Hello, Miguel. You meanie picking on 2-year-old girls. Hey. Well, there you go. Hello, Facebook and all the world. David or Day here. This is yesterday's cartoon, but we'll leave it up. Makes sense. Isn't it a little early to assume that we're going to actually have a Christmas? This is all in a day's life. I gotta tell you, I was really scrambling. Oh, it's gone to the lower camera. Well, I'll stick with that. Yeah. I gotta tell you, I was really scrambling today. I had a dentist appointment. Now, I never make appointments on Tuesdays. That's kind of one of my rules. I always try to be able to be available for this show. But today, today I messed up. This is an old appointment. So I'm like, 8 o'clock. Okay, if I go, it's just a cleaning. Shouldn't take very long. I did it. I got in, got my teeth cleaned. The amazing Heidi Brown. She is so funny. She works at the Daily Dental office. I'm not a big fan of dentists. I've had really bad ones. My first dentist did no anesthesiology at all, and my second dentist, he just wasn't a very good dentist. If you don't believe me, ask my daughter. He was just a disaster. So I went to the dentist, I got my cleaning. I'm probably gonna have to have another crown over here, which is a pain in the ass, but I really wanna thank Daily Dental and Heidi in particular. They've made it easy for me. They're also very COVID aware. They check your temperature at the door. There's no waiting in the waiting room. They maintain distance. The staff is masked. They would be masked up anyway because they're in a dentist office, but I really felt safe and comfortable. So it was great to be able to get my dentist taken care of. How was your weekend? I cleaned again. I got prepared for Bosco. I got a big show coming up again. We're going to talk about that. So this morning I'm going to show you a video from my friend Kay. I'm going to show you some work. A video. I'm going to redo the video from Kristy from the Idaho Humane Society. Have an update for that. Of course, we're going to talk Bosco. So let's get right to it. Now, as you know, I'm a member of the Art Source Gallery. Art Source is a big, I think we call it owner-owned now. There you go. There you go, Red Label. There's my shirt. We call it Art Source Gallery, which is I call it a co-op, but really it's artist-owned. So all of us get together. And this is a quick video I did with my friend Kay. I really hope you enjoy it. Well, hello, Facebook and all the world. David or Day here. And I am with one of my very favorite people. I know I say that at the beginning of this, but the basic thing is I generally don't talk to people that I don't really like. So tell me who you are, dear heart.
I'm Kay Coffrin, member at Art Source Gallery.
And what is it you're wearing?
A gourd mask.
That's fantastic. So take that off so we can see your beautiful face. So Kay, tell me what it is you do.
I do gourds.
You do gourds, and you're also a painter.
And I am a painter.
And this work behind is you?
It's mine, yes it is.
So what style of painting is that?
Oil painting in an impressionistic style.
Oh, well, that is fantastic. So how long have you been a painter?
About 10 years.
About 10 years, and you did gourds mostly before that?
Yeah, for about 30 years.
And weren't you at the Capital Market with me for a while?
No.
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 No. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. You see, I'm not always the best at all of this. So we are at the Art Source Gallery, and we're getting ready for a Bosco show. Do you know much about that?
Not much, because I live in Cunis, so I am kind of naturally disqualified.
So forget Bosco then. Tell us about the Art Source Gallery.
Well, it's a co-op, or I should say artist-owned gallery, so we have a wonderful variety of all styles of art. And there's about 40 members, and what else?
Where is it?
15 something, middle. It's on Main Street.
It's at 1015 Main Street, in the heart of downtown.
Yeah, something.
1015 Main Street, the heart of downtown Boise.
Right between 10th and 11th.
That's fantastic. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show them all your beautiful work.
All right.
So do you have a favorite?
Well, I love painting birds because they can have such personalities, but, you know, I think my favorite is my last painting,
Which is?
which is the little bird right behind
This
you.
little
sitting on the
birdie.
branch.
Does this little birdie have a name?
It's just called Waiting for Lunch.
I love that. All right, my friend. Where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, here I am.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
David our day. I'm out. So how adorable is my friend Kay? I love that little birdie. Its name is Waiting for Lunch. So that was fantastic. So all that pounding that was going on in the background, they were each month before what used to be First Thursday, they reset the gallery. So all the artists have to bring in new work. Roughly 20% we change out. So every 5 or 6 weeks, or every 5 or 6 months, you get a completely different view. We're doing a Bosco show, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But first I want to show you another wonderful little video. My friend Kristy, it's now Kristy Knight, at the Idaho Humane Society, asked me if I would donate some work. So I went out and tried to find a photograph that would work for that. And you know, even though the puppies are adorable and the cute little kitties are out there and they have this wonderful facility, I just really couldn't do anything. So we decided that maybe I should donate a piece of artwork, and then they can create a canvas, and that's what we're going to do. So here you go, folks. I hope you like it. Less of me, more of my friends. Let's go and talk to Kristy at the Idaho Humane Society.
Are we going to do it with both of us in the shot?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to be socially distanced.
Oh, well.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
God.
Hello, Facebook and all the world. David our day here, and I am at the Idaho Humane Society, the brand new building, and I'm with one of my old friends. We got together to do a benefit for Mark and Cindy's son, Christopher, years and years ago. So tell me who you are.
I am Kristy Knight. I am the events coordinator with the Idaho Humane Society in Boise.
Cool. So tell me what that job means.
Well, I do all the event planning. I do all the fundraising, sponsorships, community outreach and engagement. It's a really fun job.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm guessing with this crazy time, since you can't actually do events, that you're probably having a little bit more trouble than normal, working a little harder.
It's a challenge, but we just had to shift gears into the virtual realm, which is new for everybody, but I think we're navigating it pretty well.
That's fantastic. Tell me about what you're doing for C-Spot Walk this year.
So C-Spot Walk is usually one day. It's a Saturday where we do an event with vendors, a run and a walk, and a festival. But due to COVID, we're having to turn it into a virtual event, so we're doing it all week, and it actually starts next Monday, the 28th.
That's fantastic. And so it goes the whole week.
Yep.
And if they want to find out more about it, where do they go?
You can go to www.cspotwalk.org, or you can go through our Idaho Humane Society page and click on the link.
That is so fantastic. So I'm out here trying to find some interesting photograph, and if I do that, I'm going to create a one-of-a-kind, absolutely unique image that will be part of the C-Spot Walk auction. Is that right?
Well, we actually two separate events, but
Okay.
they're both fundraisers. C-Spot Walk will be next week, and then we have the online auction that's going to follow up 2 weeks later. So I think we're going to include it in on that auction.
Ah, fantastic. So tell me, is there a separate place to go for the auction?
Yep, so the auction, I would still say to go to the Idaho Humane Society website, and I believe on October 5th we'll start promoting it. The auction starts on October 21st and runs through the 30th.
All right, so tell me the URL, the website address for the Humane Society?
So you just go to idahohumanesociety.org, and there should be a link beginning October 5th for the auction.
Thank you. So anything else you want to tell us?
No, we appreciate the community support. We couldn't do it without you, and hopefully we'll see you next year for in-person events.
Woohoo! You are so good at that. Thank you, my friend. David or Day. I'm out! So, what do you think? This is for my good friend Miguel. All right, enough of that. All right, my friends. So, what do you think? What do you think of this format? I'm kind of liking this, doing these short little interviews. Less of me, more of the interesting people in my world. I have some very fantastic friends. In fact, I would love to get a I'm going to go back to doing Meet the Mates. I'm thinking that maybe you would like to meet some of these crazy folks that are showing up on this this feed. So coming up, I'm going to show you this here. So this is the image that I've donated to the Idaho Humane Society. They're going to print it on canvas, and it will be available in their silent auction, which comes up in a couple of weeks. I'll link that, but this is the new painter style that I've been kind of playing with. I want to see how that goes. So we'll see. One of the reasons why I'm donating, I want to see if there will be any interest in this sort of image. So, hey, and another thing, will you notice that I have a black background wrapped around this image? I finally figured out how to get a blank screen after, 7 months? So, I also want to show you some information about Bosco. So, Bosco is the Boise Open Studios collective organization, and what it is it's a setup where the artists in Ada County, basically in Boise, we all get together one weekend in the fall and we open up our studios. So that means you can go and see the glassmaker make glass, or the potter make pottery, or the painters will actually be painting, and you'll get to see their studios. It's a fascinating look behind the curtain. You get to find out where we live, where we do our stuff. As you can imagine, if you look at the clutter behind me, I'm not particularly good at getting things organized and clean, but I've just about got my studio set up to where I can actually won't be too embarrassed to have people in it. And I'm going to set up my market tent right on the sidewalk. So I'll have a 10 by 10 market tent. I'll have all sorts of images. I'll probably be around 30 of my artwork. I have decided that I am going to print this one specifically. I'm going to print this one specifically for Bosco, for this big show. I'm going to do it, I don't know, 20 by 30, something like that. I'm going to do it fairly big. This is an image I took of the Peter Iredale shipwreck, which is on the Oregon coast, close to the town of Astoria. So if you'd like to see that, I think it'd be wonderful if you would get a chance to come see me and the other artists. We split it up in 2 weeks. The west side of the town is next weekend. Put up the information here. So here's the information, October 3rd and 4th. I'm going to be there from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you know me, sitting in one little box for 8 hours is going to be crazy. So I so hope that some of you will come and see me. My friend Zig's in town, and I think I'm going to get a chance to catch up with him. I believe that a couple of you are going to try to get up and come see me. I believe, and Candy mentioned that she wished she was closer. It'd be great to see you, Candy. I'd love to show you my work. We can talk horses. So that's about it, folks. What do you think of this style? A couple interviews, a couple of photographs, whatever's going on. I greatly appreciate you being with me and sticking through all the craziness. I've got to knock on wood because I'm not sure I had a whole lot of really screw-ups today. I'm beginning to get a sense of what I need to do. Oh, great! Sharon is in town and she's going to come by. Well, that'll be wonderful, Sharon. It'll be great to see you again. This show has been fantastic for me, and I greatly appreciate you all. I've got to meet some amazing people. I've got to reconnect. So after months of a little bit of wishy-washiness, I'm recommitted. I'm going to continue to do this. I may move the times around. I'm thinking of moving Fridays from 6 to 7. Got an opinion on that? I'd like to know. Tuesday mornings is just faded, but a couple of you have mentioned that's mostly because people have just gone back to work. you know, there for a month or two, we were all didn't have a thing to do. So, you know, Denise is back to work. You know, for the most part, people are back to work. So I'm having a fantastic time doing this, and I'm going to continue to keep going. I'm committed to, I will definitely do one a week, and I will probably continue to do 2 a week as long as I have something interesting to say or interesting people to interview. Tell me what you think of this wonderful, yes, Zig, tell me what you think of my wonderful friends. I'm going to just continue to do this. I carry my phone with me most of the time. When I see somebody interesting, I'm going to see if I can talk them into talking to all of you. This is David Our Day. I call this all in a day's work. I'll be back Friday at probably 6, but it might be 7. I appreciate you all. Vote. Learn what you need to learn, and please, 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 wear your mask. Don't be a dick. I'm out.